Hey guys, it's John from Album Review TV coming at you with a short review today. Something I wanted to recommend to you guys. It's a band called Little Hurricane, as suggested to me by my friend and roommate. He reviewed their album. I'll put a link to his review down in the description box, but the name of the album is Homewrecker. It was released in 2011, and this album it's like Black Keys, White Stripes, Dead Weather, that kind of thing. If you like any of those bands, you're definitely going to like Little Hurricane. They're a duo. It's Anthony and Celeste. They formed in 2010 after Celeste put an ad on Craigslist. The two met, got together, started jamming. Anthony worked for VH1, I believe, formerly, and he did some production and stuff, and he wanted a more raw and stripped down band because he said he'd been looking for a drummer for a long time and everyone was just playing music that was too much produced, and he just wanted something more raw and real. And he also likes the fact that a girl can be the drummer, and he finds Celeste, they get together, start jamming the blues, stuff like that, end up putting out an album, and that's where Homewrecker comes from. Homewrecker is a great album from start to finish. It's like I said, it's got that raw and real feel to it, you know, like a lot of the Black Keys earlier work and anything the White Stripes really ever did. If you like any of that, it's kind of along the lines of that. I'm not saying that they are the White Stripes or they are the Black Keys, but they're in that same vein, and the same vein of great music, that is. Now, I'm not saying it's up to, like, oh my god, they're better than the Black Keys. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying this band has a ton of potential. There's so many great tracks that are just packed full of great guitar riffs, you know, slow but still awesome, steady drum beats that kind of keep the flow going throughout all of the songs. And it's nothing like they're trying to be like this huge arena rock band. They're just making slow, simple, bluesy rock music. Little Hurricane has made appearances at like Lollapalooza and big festivals like that, so the name is getting out, and hopefully they're going to build a bigger fan base and release another album, maybe I'm hoping for another one in 2012 maybe. I'm interested to see what the sound of the second album is going to be like. I kind of feel like they're going to keep going with the slower paced rock that kind of builds up, and just some of it is just so good. My favorites on the album are definitely, my overall favorite is Crocodile Tears. That song is awesome. They rotate vocals on that song, and like my friend mentioned, he likes the fact that you know, her vocals make appearances on some of the songs, but not enough. I agree with that. I wish that there was more of her vocals featured on the album, because it's kind of like a Jack and Meg White situation here. Meg is featured on vocals sometimes in the White Stripes, but not enough in my opinion. It's not like either of these singers have the best voice ever, but there's still something that add a lot to the songs. So my favorites are Crocodile Tears, Trouble Ahead, 4th of July, Homewrecker, Give 'Em Hell, Tear Bucket, and Haunted Heart. Those would sum up my favorites right there. And it's just like I said, the lyrics are great, the vocals are great, and the instrumentation is very simple and very well done. I'm interested to see the future for these guys. You guys might have never heard of this band before. I know I hadn't until recently. What do you think of the band? Are you going to check them out? I hope you guys do. I will put a link to their Facebook down below. You guys should definitely go check out some of their music. Love it or hate it, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys very soon. I'm going to be reviewing Group Love, Never Trust a Happy Song, and Foster the People Torches, as well as some new albums like the new Linkin Park. Thanks for watching.